Welcome to Becca Harkin's Art. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make a painting with my favorite color palette. The first step is I laid down some white base coat. This is made of Artist Loft soft body acrylic mixed with Floetrol and water. If you want to learn how I mix my paints, you can go ahead and click on this link right here. The next step is I'm laying down some golden turquoise, and I was out of DecoArt Metallic Turquoise, so I've got some Liquitex light aqua green, followed by my favorite homemade mauve mix, which is like a pinky gray. I just think this adds a really nice accent to this color palette. And then on top of that, I've got Liquitex Copper, and then on top of that, I've got Liquitex Gold. This is my favorite color palette. I love the way these colors mix together. And I can't wait for you to see how this turns out. Before I get started with the blow dryer, I'm going to take my blowtorch and just pop any last minute bubbles that are popping up through the paint. This prevents pock marks, which don't look so nice later on. And then I'm going to take my blow dryer and I'm going to start working at the top and work my way down. And in this particular painting, I forgot to blow the white over before I blew it out on that first pass. And in hindsight, I actually wish that I hadn't blown the white over. The soft body acrylic sometimes takes over, and I really like the way that that first blowout in the very top, well, what you see is the top right corner. I like the way that that looks better than the others. So after I blew out each of my petals in the direction of the negative space, I take some time to look at the composition. Looking at this, I'm like, oh, I wish that I hadn't blown the white over because it's just taking over and it's so light. But as the time passes, you can start to notice that the turquoise is coming out. It's getting darker, it's getting more vibrant. It's the turquoise petal areas are actually getting larger. And I'm very excited to see this because I really wanted to see a lot of the turquoise in this painting. So I'm just kind of giving it a moment here to do its thing, to let the cells grow. And then I take my blowtorch and actually hit it pretty firmly to help encourage some more cells come out. You can see some of the smaller cells popping out, especially right there. And I will bring you in for a closer look later so you can really see what it looks like. But if you ever find yourself in this situation where it just didn't go exactly as you hoped, you can take the blowtorch and go ahead and hit that. The next thing that I'm going to do is create my composition with my finger swipe lines. I'm going for a vine floral type of look. So I really plan that out where I want that line to go. And it's so amazing to me. It kind of looked like nothing before, but these blobs of paint everywhere on the canvas. And then it is really fulfilling to me what a few quick finger swipes can do to bring the composition together. So here I'm just going to go in and add a little bit more here, touches there, but I'm not going to do a whole lot to this painting because I really enjoy the delicate look that it has, and I really like the way that the cells are popping out. So I'm just going to kind of let it be as it is. Fluid art is so important to me because it allows me to practice what I want to practice in my everyday life. That is being forgiving of myself, being okay with things not going the way I originally planned, and just kind of learning to go with the flow, literally. It has been something I have worked on for many years in my own life, and this is a way to physically practice that and keep that as a forefront in my everyday life. And now I'm going to bring you in for a close-up. All right, I'm going to start up here. This is the very first petal that I blew out at the top before I blew the white over. And that's actually my favorite section. I kind of wish I hadn't blown the white over because I think it took over a lot of this, but there's still a lot of beauty in here. Look at the way that the copper and the teal are interacting with each other in here. It's almost creating like some green areas. Those colors are really nice. I've got a really nice gold and teal over here. Here's where I was telling you that the flow of this turquoise is just really stunning. Got a lot of nice cells. These little cells down here were Let's see if I can get that to be a little clearer for you. There we go. These little cells down here were created when I hit the blowtorch on there. Those were not there before. It was basically just white. So if you have a painting and you don't have enough cells, or the white kind of takes over and the colors don't come through, you can hit it with a torch. Be careful not to burn the paint, but if you go over pretty quickly, you can hit it and get cell reactions like this. They're not going to be huge cells, but some people really enjoy the look. And this is how the finished painting turned out. I really like it, and I hope you like it too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.